Hey guys, how's it going? Tyler here, bringing you another Rival Kingdoms video. Today we are going to continue with our How To series, and I am going to show you how to use Lupita in 3 different ways. But before that, let us go through her set of skills first. Her Spell Tower skill, which is Crippling Poison, deals 58 to 66 damage over 7 seconds while slowing movement speed by 50% and attack speed by 25%. So it's basically the same like all other nature ancients. Her first skill, Frenzy. Affected troops gain 35% bonus attack speed and regenerate 7 health a second for 5 seconds. If an affected troop destroys a structure, then the effect is refreshed for all affected troops. Her second skill, Stare Down, deals 296 to 302 damage to the targeted defense and disables it for 15.08 seconds. If destroyed, the building refunds 2 additional mana. Only one target can be affected by Stare Down, and recasting it will end an existing effect. Her third skill, Lycanthropy. After 30 seconds, affected troops are infused with the aspect of Wolf, healing 98 to 100 and gaining 35 increased damage, mitigation, and lifesteal for the rest of the battle. As you can see, her first and third skills are aimed to sustain, and her second skill, which is a disabler, is quite good against spell towers. So as you can see, she's a very solid ancient. I think she's one of the few ancients that I find all of her skills very useful, and she's currently one of my favorites now, along with Malice. So let's discuss all the methods on how we use her. I'm going to do some raids to fully explain this. Let's go to Arena. Let's do the hard one, see what we got. Right, so the first method is simply using Lycanthropy early in the game. So I think the only way to achieve this is to use Mana Vial boost, since a max level Lupita has only 7 starting mana, so we need that extra 8 to use that third skill of hers. So we've got this base, which is I think it's one of the popular ones. I find this base really tough, but I will do my best. So let's go to boost. Let's get some Mana Vial. Right, okay. I think I'll start deploying my troops at the top. Up here. Apply Lycanthropy. Check on the timer. So at 2 minutes and 20 seconds, we should have our Lycanthropy activated. I'm just going to use Frenzy for that extra heal, and I'm going to disable this which one, this confusion spell to keep our troops moving forward. I'm gonna disable this Cursed Touch because they're quite deadly. So at this point, our Lycanthropy should take in effect. Disable that. Use Frenzy. Right. just finish this off to get more loot. That's it, guys. Pretty easy. I think this is one of the easiest way to use her if you do have mana vial boost. So let's discuss the second method on how to use her. So basically in this method we're not going to be using any mana vial boost. We will be solely relying on the mana that we will get from the buildings that we're going to take down. So it's this one is a lot tougher. So we'll see. We'll try to look for some bases to raid to fully demonstrate this. So for this particular type of method, it is really important that whatever troop composition you use, you need to have a mana hunters in your setup, because we need to get that 15 mana to be able to use that lycanthropy. So this is going to be tough, but we will try our best. So let's go to battle. So I am going to go from the west side. I'll drop Malice, Mana Hunters, get the extra mana, drop all my troops down there, and we're just going to wait to get that lycanthropy ready. So it's ready. So it should start to take effect in around 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So just going to disable that flame bolt, distract some of the spell towers, disable that cursed touch because that's the most deadly, apply frenzy. Right, as you can see, the lycanthropy has already kicked in, so we should be alright. It's just a matter of finishing this off. Disable that. Disable that. Right, that's it, guys. The second way to use her by not using any mana vial boost. So it is important also to note that when using this method, you need to have a solid understanding of the spell towers, because her second skill can only disable one defenses at a time. So you need to choose which spell towers which do a lot of damage to your troops. So in this case, I find the Cursed Touch the most deadly, because it prevents your troops from healing. So whenever I face multiple towers, I always prioritize to disable the Cursed Touch and just let the other spell towers hit me. So that's it, guys, for the second method. Let's go to the third method. So basically the third method is simply using her first and second skill. So in this method we won't be using her third skill, so we'll just be relying on her first two. So let's try to raid another hard base. Oh, right. This is unusual. So we like the second method. We also need to take note of the spell towers, the position, the type. So the one to look out for is the Cursed Touch, which is the most deadly. So we need to avoid that at all costs. So where do we start? I think we could try to raid from the bottom, and hopefully we could disable that. So just to remind you, we won't be using her third skill for this one. So I'll just drop this one, that one, that one. Hopefully this will work. Oh, let's click disable that. 15 seconds. Apply frenzy. Distract the spell towers with malice. I'm having a bit of lag here. Right, to disable that. Frenzy. Right. More frenzy. Okay. Okay. Disable the spell towers. Yep. We managed to destroy the stronghold, so we're just gonna finish this off. Okay. Okay, that's it, guys. Those are the 3 different ways that we could raid using Lupita. So just to have a quick recap, the first one is using lycanthropy early, which is only achieved by using mana vial boost. The second method is by not using any mana vial boost, but you need to have mana hunters in your troop setup to gain mana quickly. And the third one is by solely relying on her first 2 skills, the frenzy and the stare down. So what method is the best? It's up to you really, what you're comfortable with. I normally use the second one and the third one. I don't really use mana vial boost a lot. I tend to save them for more difficult raids. But yeah, it all depends to you really. They all have their pros and cons as well. The first one, I think the first one, it's more pros, and I can't see any negative about it. You got a strong early game, you got a strong mid game, and a strong late game. The second one, you got a weak early game, weak mid game, but you end up strongly on the late game. The third one, you got a strong early game, strong mid game, but you might tend to struggle on the late game. So it's up to you which method you are comfortable with. So I guess that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.